From the studios at Bossier Parish Community College, this is BPCC News.
Good afternoon and happy Friday, everyone. I'm Jordan Ginn.
And I'm Corey Williams. You're watching BPCC News.
A job fair for Cutco product line will be held on November 16th and 17th in Building F from 9 a.m. to noon. They're looking to hire sales representatives. You will learn sales techniques and marketing strategies. No experience is necessary and scholarship opportunities are available. Again, that's this Monday, the 16th at 9 a.m. in Building F. For more information, you can contact Kathy Bush at kbusch@bpc.edu or by phone at 318-678-6084.
The BPCC Culinary Arts Program invites you to their next buffet this Tuesday, November the 17th. The buffet will be held in the Student Center from 5 to 6:30 p.m. The cost is only $7 and to-go boxes are available. Some items you can expect to see are assorted salads, roasted turkey, green bean casserole, and assorted desserts. Sounds like Thanksgiving already. You can contact Julie DuPont for more information at 318-678-6434.
The BPCC Learning Commons 22nd Annual Holiday Food Drive will be held through December 11th. You're encouraged to pick up extra canned goods and non-perishable items to help feed those in need. Glass containers, expired foods, and open packages cannot be accepted. Collection barrels are located in buildings A through G, and all donations go to the Northwest Louisiana Food Bank.
The Cavalier Express Turkey Buck Raffle started on Monday and will run through the 19th. All entries are $1 per feather. Those who enter will have a chance to win a turkey dinner and all the fixings. Contact the recruiting office at 318-678-6033 to purchase your winning feather. Office hours run from 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday, and the drawing will take place on November the 20th at 9 a.m. in A133. Well, Jordan, do you think we'll have some nice weather this weekend?
I hope we do. Terry Hawkins will have the answers for us coming up with weather after the break.
Action. Take 4.
That was awesome, dude.
Shot 40, take 1,297.
What?
Guys, help me!
Good, good.
Hello, welcome back to BPCC Weather. I'm your host today, Terry Hawkins. Now let's check the surrounding areas for those temperatures. Over we have 57 in Marshall, 57 in Natchitoches, up here a 60 in Texarkana, and in the middle a 65 in Bossier City and Shreveport. And coming straight out of Minden, a 64 in Ruston, and finally a 61 in Natchitoches. Now let's check our 5-day forecast, see what's coming. Coming Friday today, no chance of rain with 67 for the high, 48 for the low. Tomorrow on Saturday, no chance of rain also with a 68 for the high, 43 for the low. And on Sunday, the rain gonna start coming back with a 20% chance, 66 for the high, 46 for the low. And on Monday, 70% chance of rain, 69 for the high, 54 for the low. And on Tuesday, 80% chance, 77 for the high, 65 for the low. Let the rain just keeps on coming, doesn't want to quit. What's all for me today? I'm Terry Hawkins, back to the news desk.
Thank you, Terry, for the weather report. And now it's time for another segment of Today in History with Caven Petrie.
Hey Cavs, I'm your host, and this is Today in History. Today is November 13th, also known as many scary movie enthusiasts know it as Friday the 13th. On this day in history, we have a few events that many of you watching may or may not remember, or maybe even heard your grandparents tell you about it. In 1969, the United States March Against Death began. Thousands of Vietnam War protesters began a march against death in Washington, D.C. The peaceful demonstration was sponsored and organized by the New Mobilization Committee to the end of the war in Vietnam. For those of you that drive a Jeep, or like the Jeep, on this day in 1940, the prototype for the Jeep, featuring a four-wheel drive, an open air cab, and a rifle rack mounted under the windshield, was submitted to the U.S. Army for approval by the car maker Willis Overland. 1 year later, with the U.S. declaration of war, mass production of the Jeep began. By the war's end in 1945, some 600,000 Jeeps had rolled off the assembly lines. And for those Disney dreamers, on this day in 1940, Walt Disney releases their movie Fantasia, which was an experiment in animation and classic music, unlike the first two animated movies. Fantasia was not a commercial success, but is now considered a classic. So let's take a look at those people who will be celebrating their birthdays today. Today, actress Whoopi Goldberg will be celebrating her 60th birthday, and what a day for a woman who made millions laugh to have a day to herself. Some may know the next man as Ron Artest, or Metta World Peace, whom has played for the Lakers and the Chicago Bulls and also the Pacers. But that's not why he's being mentioned today. Today he will be celebrating his 36th birthday. Well, that's all I have for you today. Back to the news desk.
Back-to-back games for BPCC Cavs basketball.
Matthew Craig gives us the details after the break.
Welcome home, man.
Parents can use everyday activities, conversation, and literature to help youngsters learn to read and write. The experts at the U.S. Department of Education offer this advice. You can teach even a very young child to recognize the letters of the alphabet by reading alphabet books. Write your children's names on the doors of their bedrooms or on the refrigerator so they can look at them often. Have your child pick out the letters in books, signs, and other printed materials. Beginning with lines and shapes, encourage your children to draw. To practice handwriting, have them copy letters, words, and sentences. Clearly label everyday items. Teach your kids the word, then practice writing the word. Read stories to your child, then have the child read the stories back to you. While reading, ask the child questions such as, "What happens next?" or "What would you do?" Let your children tell you stories and write down what they say. Play word games to increase vocabulary and the desire to write. Learn more online at ed.gov.
Welcome to BPCC Sports. I'm your sports anchor, Matthew Craig, and I have some very exciting sports for you today. Well, let's start off with our men and women's basketball team. They both played today at the Southern Classic. Our ladies hit the floor first at 2 p.m., and our boys take the floor right after them, and their game kicks off at 4 p.m. So let's get out and support our Cavs. But if you're not able to catch those two games, they both gear up again tomorrow for November the 14th to continue their play at the Southern Classic. Our ladies take the floor at 12 p.m., and our boys take the floor right behind them at 2 p.m. So please get out and support our ladies and men's basketball teams. All games this weekend are on the road, so wish our ladies and men traveling grace, arriving mercy, and good luck. Switching to high school football, playoffs games kick off today. So if your local team is on the screen right now, they are playing tonight. So get out and support our local teams as they look to win their first game in the playoffs. And like Terry told you, the skies will be clear, no rain. The temperatures may be a little low, so get a light jacket just to keep warm. And staying with football, Rex Ryan returned home to his old coaching job in New York to take on his former team. Rex Ryan and the Bills pulled off the victory with a 22-17 win over the New York Jets. Well, that's it for me today. I hope you enjoy your weekend. Again, I am Matthew Craig. Back to the news desk.
Well, that's it for BPCC News today. Enjoy the rest of your Friday, everybody. I'm Jordan Ginn.
And I'm Corey Williams. Stay tuned in for the Taste of BPCC coming up next, and we'll see you guys back on Monday. Until then.